So today, on January 15, 2017, OneCoin, OneLife has announced that it was basically looking at going for an IPO, an initial public offering. So the objective of this short video, is to explain quickly what's an IPO, what is it used for, and for the OneCoin community, what it basically it means. So first thing basically is, you can go on YouTube and basically search for what is an IPO. You have a lot of video explainer, but in very simple terms, it's when, let's say you have a small business, and you want to expand. Even if your business is profitable, maybe, it's like, let's say, an ice cream shop, and you want to expand. That business might not generate enough cash for you to expand with that money. So if you don't want to go into debt, meaning if you don't want to go to the bank and borrow some money, you can basically sell a piece of your company to the public, to people, and retain control of the company if you want to. So for example, you might say, okay, I want to keep 50% of my company, but I want to sell the other half. And then what you have to do is to go to an investment bank and just deal with them and just say, well, I want to sell my company. I need to raise that much money. Is it possible? So they will look at, the amount of money you're looking for. They will look at the value of your business, of the proposition, and if that works, basically they will take care of the marketing, and also let people at the time of the IPO. So basically, when it gets into the stock market, people know, they have a file where they can review the company details, what it's been doing, what are the plans, and people can start buying, shares of that specific company. And when basically the company receives the cash, they can use the cash to expand and go, and go to other markets and do whatever they want. So again, I recommend you to watch some videos. This one, what is an IPO, is really well explained, and it has it takes 2 minutes basically to get it. But yeah, this, in simple terms, an IPO basically is used to raise cash. That's one thing. But in our case, I think the company, OneLife, is probably doing really well. They've got already 3 million members. We're probably over 7 billion euro in sales. I'd estimate that half of that money I paid in commission, and the other half is kept for the company. So the company has probably, around 3 billion in the bank. So they probably don't do this for the necessarily for the raising money, but maybe I'm wrong. I'd say that the number one thing that is really good for us, as OneCoin reps, is that they want to basically stop the haters to aim at us. And the best way really is to go through an IPO process, because when you go through an IPO process, you you basically are scrutinized by authorities. You're going through a lot of auditing. A lot of auditors basically come and check your business, and how it operates, how legal this is and all. And once you're basically valid to go for an IPO, it means your business is 100% legit. It has all what need to have, as a business. It's running a good business, and that's exactly what we as rep basically are looking for, is to get those credentials. So if the company is filing for IPO, it's really good because they will probably beef up their marketing, their offices, different places in the world. That's for sure. But they will also give us all the credibility we need as reps to represent the business. And if we have those objections and questions on is this a scam or not, then we have a very interesting and really strong argument that OneLife is doing really good, a really good business, is expanding. It's actually, in fact, the fastest growing company in history, and taking it to the public. So once we'll be listed, so the company will be listed as Dr. Rija said, in Asia. So, could be either, my guess would be Hong Kong, since OneCoin already has an office in Hong Kong, but it might be, I don't know, Singapore or Shanghai, who knows. But we'll be listed somewhere in Asia, and that's a really, 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 really good news for us. So I invite you, to check out a few sites like Quora. What does IPO, initial public offering, mean? How is it value is calculated? This you have all kind of answers, but really the simple way to understand an IPO is just to raise cash. If you don't want to create debt, if you don't want to have a debt with a bank, you just basically sell half of your company or 100% of your company or whatever to the public, and that gives you money to grow the business, and also extremely good for the credibility of the company, and that's really good for us. So I hope that was useful. Please share this video if you've enjoyed it, and I'll keep posting. Thank you.